Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel. For anyone who's new, thank you for being here. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you angelic channeled messages for the month of June. And I really do feel like these messages are going to blow your mind. For those of you who are on the ascension path, twin flame path, part of this beautiful collective, I know so many of you have been doing so much work, transforming yourselves, really doing the inner work. And I have to say, I really do commend you. I commend my clients, for those who I've been doing reading sessions for, and light language and extraction services for. I know just how much you've been going through from what comes up in your sessions and the things that we've talked about. And this month, it's really going to be very vital that although we've learned so much from all of this time of doing this work and transforming, it will be vital that we can break free from old relationship templates. And that's not easy to do. And for those of you who have come across a very intense soul connection and you've been mirroring back and forth and you have thought to yourself, well, this is what I want from this relationship, and this is what it should be, and this is where I'm thinking it's going to go in the future. These messages are going to really actually help you to disentangle from that and to help you realize that a divine partnership, a divine soul partnership, cannot be fit in an old relationship construct. It cannot be. And we often get attached to labels, and we often like to compare. The ego likes to compare apples to oranges. This versus this. This one's better. This one's not. And we kind of lose the fact that all of the connections that we have are love. And divine love can come through so many different ways. And so what I love about the messages that I received is that the angels really want to help the collective to understand where they're getting stuck with this, so that way we can really be in this space of neutrality and not be limited, be unlimited, and how we experience divine love. So without further ado, I'm going to be reading these messages. And I do urge all of you, if you're able to save these messages, like them, favorite it, go back. If you're able to go back to it and listen to it again. And maybe even a third time and a fourth time. Because you may find that things will come up. You may find you missed something. That the words that they're delivering have yet another meaning for you. So if you're able to do that, please do that. And if you know anyone who is on the ascension journey, twin flame journey, someone is going through intense soul connection, someone who's spiritually awakening, and you feel like they need to hear this, please pass it forward. We're all helping each other out. Okay, so I'm going to get into these messages now. It's time to engage in the self-care necessary to bring yourself into a peaceful state. The emotional tides and their thoughts are the way to growth and divine alignment. Are your needs being met? Are you revisiting old wounds of abandonment? Do you understand why you have been closed off or withdrawn? To want and to need are human desires, but they are also leaving your soul barren. The answers you seek through outward relationships can only be found within. Trust in what you cannot see or touch. You have been there before and will not return to the old ways you have been taught. Love is more vast and abound than what the mind has constructed. Surely you have been heartbroken and betrayed, ignored and abandoned. The hurt and pain of this has caused many of you to close the doors to your heart and to let the ego mind to create such limited beliefs that have shaped your physical reality. They have been there before, your loved ones who have cared for you, who have had to carry burdens from those who have come before them. Their losses and their challenges have been a part of you all. Their very difficult times have dictated how they moved and created through the 3D reality. The loneliness and the fear has transferred to you, dear ones. You need not serve your ancestors from this outdated template. There is more. The mind can bind and the heart can harden when trials of the past continue to thrive on through generations. The earth has been in mourning, anger, and sorrowful songs of incompleteness. The Creator has given all for the infinite joys of love, peace, and abundance, but many of you have not been open to receive them. Open, great angels, open. You need not be left behind. You need not be unsupported. It is for you to allow the new and unknown to take form and shape as the vibration and frequency designs. The rules, the structures, the concepts are the barriers placed between you and divine union. The very essence of your soul is love. You are love. You are Mother Goddess, Father God. Many are seeking this expression in the physical reality, but have come to learn that it cannot be willfully harnessed. You must understand that the divine beloved experience does not require the controls you have placed. The old paradigm of relationship has been based on separation consciousness, on incompleteness. It has been built on constructs of trauma. These karmic connections of growth have served, but now humanity has reached the point of moving beyond this. It is new. It is different in its functions and can be experienced in a myriad of multidimensional ways. Will you allow the new? Will you be ready to let go of all you have learned? Stray not, beloveds. The path has taught you much, and it has challenged you when you clung to old programs and beliefs. For without them, you will then find peace within. You will be an instrument for divine love and peace. You will become the union you have sought. Those of you who have come to know the term twin flame, it is time to go beyond human words and let us teach you of this journey personally. We have noticed that many of you are still structuring this connection based on old 3D relationship templates of what the one should be and how it should be. Release the shoulds, bright souls. Many different opinions and teachings have been diluting the divine love experience and have closed you off to your own alignment with union. Understand this. You are the beloved that you seek. Divine love is your birthright. Divine love needs no terminology, no analogy, no structures, no constructs. It is felt only. Its language is the heart. And I have to say this a couple of times. I'll say it 3 times because that's how powerful this is. Understand this. You are the beloved that you seek. Divine love is your birthright. Divine love needs no terminology, no analogy, no structures, no constructs. It is felt only. Its language is the heart. Understand this. You are the beloved that you seek. Divine love is your birthright. Divine love needs no terminology, no analogy, no structures, no constructs. It is felt only. Its language is the heart. And I'm receiving that this is just a fantastic and powerful mantra. Embrace yourselves through the unknown. Divine love and union are truth. When all the old is stripped away, love is all that exists. The physical form matters not. The words and names are of no matter. Be the union, and the union shall unfold. Angels, angels, angels. Powerful, powerful, powerful. And for those of you who know me, know that everything comes back to Star Wars, or everything down to Star Wars. And what did Yoda say? You must unlearn what you have learned. Right? And there's so much information out there teaching us about so many things within the spiritual, and talking about divine love and calling it twin flame. Oh, it's not my twin flame. Oh, it's my soulmate. Oh, it's my catalyst. Oh, it's this. A twin flame is better than a soulmate. If it doesn't work out with this person who I think is or feel is my twin flame, if that doesn't work out and we both aren't able to heal and balance to make it work, then I'm going to have to settle for a lesser connection, and that sucks. We go through all of these things in our mind, right? And what the higher beings are really trying to get the collective to do now is to really unlearn everything that you've learned about the twin flame journey. Honestly, everything that you've learned, because labels are very limiting. There's no such thing as labels in the other world. There's just an understanding of connection, and the understanding that everything is love. Like I said, we always compare, and so many on their journey are thinking, well, it's definitely has to be this person, and if it's not this person, and if it's not the white picket fence and home and the children and the family, and if it doesn't look like what I've learned, what's been passed down from my ancestors of what relationship should be, then I don't have anything. That's what it needs to be. And the angels are trying to get everyone to understand that it's going to look very different. We need to be open to uncharted territory. And this is not to say that everything has been a lie and everything that you have been experiencing has been BS. It's not that. They just want you to come into this neutrality where you're welcoming whatever is your greatest match. And that if you are putting all of your eggs in one basket saying it has to be this person, even if it ends up being, right? Even if it ends up being, and you guys heal and clear and transform enough to balance it and make it work, they want you to be really open and to really clear yourself from the attachments to old relationship structures, even if it does work out and there is a future with this person. But if you are connected to someone and it's an intense soul connection, and say you or the other person or something happens and the healing doesn't go through where it's a match. It's not a match. Maybe someone's so much in resistance and it just doesn't end up going where you thought it was going to go. A lot of people then think to themselves, well, I'm screwed. I can't even tell you, this message has been coming through very clearly to even clients who I've been doing readings for, and they all think the same thing. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to settle for a soulmate. We're comparing apples and oranges again, twin flame to soulmate. And what the higher beings are trying to explain is that it's not about staying attached to a label. It's allowing for the divine partnership experience to come through whoever matches you. Whoever really matches you, who is there matching your vibration, the work that you've done, where you are, they're matching you, it's harmonious, and you will experience divine love, divine partnership. Either way, there is no settling that's going to be involved here, because if you're at a certain vibration, if you're at union because you're union, what are you going to attract? You're going to attract a connection that's union. And so at that point, you can't even call it an old relationship. It's going to be something that's even more than that. because we are breaking away from old relationship programming. Being afraid of what we don't understand and being afraid of the unknown is common. Many people are afraid of death, right? Because we don't really know. For many of us, we don't know what's waiting for us. It's a mystery. We want to know. We're curious. People investigate. They want to know. But what if some things we don't really need to know the ins and outs of? What if we can just trust and allow information to come to us, allow for us to be taught about this journey? It'd be scary for a lot of people because they've received so much teachings, they've looked up so many videos, they've had all these readings, they've heard all these things, and there is still conceptual thinking about it. They're still creating this nice, neat little box where you can understand it. And the higher beings really want you to break away from that and just allow Source to impress upon you how the connection looks, the shape, the form, how to navigate it. Because navigating it is going to be very, very new. And that's good. It's not going to be based off of the old. And this is not to damage your faith at all. If you are experiencing a divine connection with someone, having the telepathy, mirroring everything, having the intense emotions, this is not to say it's not going to work out. But this is to say to detach from expectation, from outcomes, as much as you can, and be willing to just surrender to the new and whatever matches you. To know that divine love, you're not without it. You will experience divine love partnership. And so the twin flame label can be damaging when we're holding to it. We can. I think that if we just thought of it as divine soul connection or divine soul partnership, it would really cover so much more. It would put a lot of people at ease and allow for the unfolding instead of holding on to and remaining stuck. So it's a lot to chew on. It's a lot to unlearn also. And some things to really just go deep with and reflect on and meditate on and ask your teams and ask Source about it, and to remember that the most important thing that you can do is be the foundation for union, and to love yourself, respect yourself, have healthy boundaries, align with your empowerment, and do that work so that way you can have the best experiences in all aspects of your life. So I will leave you with that. It's going to be a powerful, powerful June, and I'm really excited as to where this collective is going to go. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all of your amazing comments. And if you find that you are really struggling with this, I am here. You can go to theparanormalpriestess.com. I'm going to leave all my information in the link below, and I'm here to help you in a reading session. It also includes guidance and coaching in there too, even though it may not be listed there, it's there. And I'm here to help you to become your best version, and that's what matters, right? It's all based off of that. Thank you so much, and remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings, and I will see you all soon. Take care.